this one works. I mean, it should work. I guess I'm picking up some of that forest for my initial power plant fuel. That's a thing I'm kind of okay with. Kind of stuff I do before anyway. Yeah, so we're going to see, let's try that again. We're going to see if we can do this kind of quickly. Map looks like it's kind of okay. Actually, I don't think I checked the security again, so maybe it's not, but like glancing at it now, it doesn't look like it's too bad. You're going to come in here. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be anything particularly bad on the corners. You guys get all this stuff. Not picking up rocks is the thing I'm not super happy with. But it looks like it could be a reasonable map. That third power pole wasn't in a particularly good place, but never mind. All of that also wasn't in a particularly good place, but also never mind. We can do that, we can get some of these things out of the way so we can put more of this in. Okay, so we got that stuff done. 6, I actually wanted 7 here, but where are they going? Are they going like here? That one's not, this one's not doing a thing, okay, sure. It's kind of ugly. Yeah. We'll do an interesting thing with that later, I think. Okay, let's get stuck on things, but let's do set this stuff up, because that's a thing. Have I made? Yeah, I have made. I have done all the handcrafting that I usually do, it's fine. Now it's time to put this in. But then we're also going to do this stuff. I only want 2 of these, and let's just put it straight in boxes. Actually, if I'm putting that in boxes, I will need a couple more boxes for them all. Oh yeah, I should actually do the rest of the stuff that I'm supposed to. It will help if I actually do all the builds that I'm supposed to be doing. This and that, these guys can go not there. We want like a couple more of those. Okay, so that's all going. Then these guys, I'm actually going to run this way, I reckon. And then that's going over there. Something like that? Sure. Are these guys? Yeah, these guys are done. These guys are doing their kind of long-range stuff, because that's what I told them to do, which is acceptable. Okay, so that's all kind of set up, and these guys want to do this stuff. You want to give me all the things, because I will need them. Have I got a car yet? No. 13 of these things thus far? Okay, sure. And then I want to go to probably the inside of the copper patch, which is a little interesting. Yeah, all of that's going to be in the way. Actually, I do need to come down this way, because the lake is also kind of in the way. I should probably go and get the coal belt, because I also don't have a whole lot of coal in just because of just because of the nature of this map and me having only wood to power the car with which to only get the coal. So let's, for the sake of managing that belt delay, this one's going to be like here, so it can come in this way. Like so, I guess. Okay, so coal belt is done. And now I guess I would race the rest of this to see whether I can get it online kind of in a decent time. Okay, so this is going here. Like so. Put these guys in. Join the rest of this stuff up, okay? You guys are getting wood to start with, because I would rather you did something. These guys can go here. And as it turns out, I do have a lot of wood to work with. I don't have the underground belts to work with yet. Cool. Make more of the underground belts. Okay. Then I need a bunch more of this stuff. With more of the underground belts that I don't have or whatever. Because we've got to figure out where all this stuff goes. Put it in the right place rather than the wrong place. That'll go better overall. So all of that's, you know, kind of done enough-ish. Let's get this stuff out, because it would actually help to make some more things. Okay, that's about all of that I needed. I think I'm kind of happy with that as a day one. Why am I out of... okay, I'm out of bot charge. Interesting. Keep on building stuff, I guess. I'm also out of belt. I guess I did have more stuff to pick up, just from the nature of all the trees that I had to collect. Yeah, I've got a lot of trees now. Okay, sure. Things I needed. I needed boxes. Then I needed a lot of green chips. Coil stuff. Chip stuff. Put these things in here. You guys may as well start with this stuff. Will this actually get everything online faster? Well, not if I do that. These ones don't need to exist. Okay, so do you guys now have a bunch of things that you shouldn't? Quite possibly. Then I just need more chips and things. You need to go to these guys. You need to give me this. And I need to build more of this in this direction, because you guys actually need to get more coal. I guess there's is that just lots of stuff on the belt? Who knows? I don't need their output inserters yet, that's not a thing. That one goes that way, this one can go over here, these guys can go here. I've got a lot of stuff. If I've got a lot of stuff, then I can make some of those. Yeah. Boxes was actually the thing that I was thinking about there that I didn't make. Cool. All of those are going to be useful as well eventually. Give me these things. Let's do a copper buffer. Are you guys unhappy? I have no idea why you guys are unhappy. Yep, a copper buffer with all those boxes I have not made yet. One of these, like, here and then there. Bond's getting some things done. Stuff in my inventory I don't need. And I really think I should actually go and mine more stuff now. Like, enough of that is set up. Wait, you needed an upper priority. Enough of this is set up that the thing I really need... Did I get enough belt? I may not have got enough belt. Yeah, the thing I really need is just more materials coming in. So give me these things. Oh yeah, I didn't actually... There was a different way I wanted to set up. Not that button, that button. Yeah, it's about right, sure. There was a different way I wanted to set up the iron smelting, which I have not, which would in theory buffer all this stuff better. Especially as I don't actually have... Yeah, do those ones first. There you go. Okay, so this is going to go upper priority left. Actually, just continue like that, sure. yeah, you guys get all those done. Have I got more miners? I've got another 7 miners coming in. I kind of wanted more miners, because I got this stuff here to do as well. But this is actually gonna... yeah, so sitting at this buffer might take me a while. So I might be able to get away with... that's doing a left thing. Probably the other side of this is going to be an easier way to do this, but whatever. No, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. We've got enough space. We want to do that. We want to do this. Then the idea here is... I mean, that'll still work. It'll be fine. It's kind of ugly, but whatever. That'll buffer all that coal that I want. What do I have? Oh, yeah, because I had all this stuff done. Are you guys actually... have I built... okay, that's as much as I'm getting at this point, and this just feels like a really kind of bad and slow way of getting this done. And that's a bad and slow way of getting this done. Because the thing that I usually do that I have not, in this case, is put the rest of this thing here that will help me cache all the coal that I want. Let's do these two at the same time. Just to help me buffer all the coal that I want. Okay. Not these things, not that thing. Cool, that lined up nicely, did that well. Running out of all the stuff, great. Not handcrafting anything, also great. Okay, what can I handcraft? Some of these. All that stuff's probably going to be useful. Give me all this stuff, give me all these things. Not all of that's going to be immediately useful. Save a bit of energy. So all that's going now, looks like it should be running. And I almost had the number of furnaces I needed, which I guess is nice. Not there. This one gets limited. This guy needs, not there, a thing. Okay, so that's going to do that. These guys have not got everything they needed, but it's fine. Now they do. Okay, I'm going to need a lot more of those. And then, oh yeah, I need... how much? About that much. Then I can have a bunch more of these. 13 is close to the number I want for steel, but not actually the number I want for steel. So we're going to do that as well. This guy can go here. Yeah, and then I just actually don't have all the parts that I need. Cool. Did I make... I did not pick up copper with which to make more of those things, but that's fine. Now I can. I didn't put this one here. That actually wanted to be a thing. Especially with this all up. Okay. Making the cogs myself yet. That feels a bit bad. Have I at least done the tanks and stuff? No, okay. In that case, don't worry about all that faff. I can come back for that later. I probably don't need... Where is the oil today? Yeah, the oil is there. Yeah, I don't need that many tanks. That'll be fine. I never actually extended the copper mining. I'm supposed to extend that like by at least a little now. So let's throw this in here. And like another one there. Okay, so we've got that going. And now we've got to think about like the rest of those. Did I actually... I've not crafted any more of those yet. Cool. Good planning. Okay. More stuff to do. Am I worried about these? There's nothing actually attacking the side, so I don't actually have to worry about whether or not this stuff is a good layout or not, because it's like there's no situation where these things actually get attacked. I should still actually power it though. That's going to be part of the good move. Then I kind of want to take this on this side of, yeah, kind of go down about here. These ones. Do that. Did I actually... If I actually made any more of these things, okay, sure. Good times. And this is still doing belt. Okay, also cool. Let's give it a lot more pipe then. That's going to be... I mean, I probably should have jumped it over into the other place, but you know, it's going to be fine. It's not my biggest problem at the moment. I have a number of other issues that are going to be somewhat more pressing, and that I just have a lot of stuff I need to get done. I don't also have enough of these, so let's build some more of those. This pattern can go there, and then here, and then here. Okay. So while you guys are all doing that, I can set up the refineries, of which I have not yet crafted the rest of them. But that's fine. That was always going to be a bit of an issue. There. And I can do another 4 in like this direction, which is nice. May as well have like the other 4 guys going this way this time. This can jump out here. This can jump out over here. Okay, and then I need... Yeah, I just need a lot more things, which is one of the ways that could have happened. Don't need all that many actual pipes though, which is nice. I would like to put things in the right places rather than the wrong places, but hey. Okay, so... oh wow, I never actually was... I was not even making steel at full capacity at that point. Okay. I probably need some of these, I probably need a bunch of this. I need those. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff I need, isn't there? Why aren't... Am I prioritizing into the wrong... Sure. That's a bit suboptimal, but I don't think it'll overall matter. Give me... Yeah, okay. Yeah, you can go to assemblers for the duration of your stuff. Then... Yeah, I need to plug in this stuff kind of as the next thing. Which hopefully is going to be pretty... Have I not actually built... Okay, cool, I don't actually have the rest of those things yet. Great. Yeah, and I can't make even that many, because I'm going to run myself out of pipes. So you need to do those ones as well, yeah. And then somewhere, I guess in here, You know what? That's probably going to be enough power grid for now anyway. So it's probably just time to power all this stuff on. Like it's all, yeah, I just need to take up more engines later. And also connect the oil, that's also a thing. So let's do that now as well. Okay. You guys are not running because you don't have something. Okay, now I've got all the pipes I want. Let's get these two. Did I not? Didn't actually put down that pump. That's kind of an important pump. I thought I was in range of that, but apparently bots did not have tasks to do at that point. Okay, sure. I do feel like I'm a bit behind. But maybe it's also just... Oh yeah, I'm going to need a bunch more of these. I'm going to need a lot more of those. Yeah, that's going to be an issue. Never mind. Those can go all the way down there. This one enjoys doing that. This one actually needs to connect to that stuff as well. Can't do it there. I guess we're doing it here. That'll work out fine. And then we'll get some water through as well, because, you know, a number of these recipes, as it turns out, enjoy having water. That's not a good place for it, though. Okay, so that's running. Get the rest of this stuff down. Okay, so that also needs all of the boxes. Cool. Is this sulfur going this way? No, sulfur's going the other way. Sure. What am I doing? Not clean. Sure. Anyway, you just have as much as you want from that. Then I can have one of these guys, like here, making me some of these things. You can do that. That's probably going to be more than you need. Everyone is running somewhat. Does everyone have the boxes they need? No. One of you guys doesn't have a box. You know what? You're never going to need it anyway, so you don't get one. That's just going to be how we're going to do this. So that's fine. I still feel bad about not boosting the rest of the iron. What I am going to do though is, yeah, that's enough for you for a while. You're going to make red belt actually. Yeah, you're just continuing things. That's probably more of that than I need, but that's actually definitely more than I need. Okay. Yep, all of that's going to be good. I've got some of this stuff. Yeah, I should have some of this back and make a bunch of these. That's probably going to need to be all of those I need for a while. This box should probably be capped, and let's make, yeah. So now it's down to, oh wait, I also, yeah, the thing I actually need is these things. Okay, and I kind of want to, I've already done the copper cache thing, cool, so those can go there. Then I need to figure out where all this stuff is going. And then once I've actually built enough of the stuff that I'm kind of sitting around in my base waiting to build, then I will go and like actually attend to this. Like, how many you guys got now? Another 32 underground belts? Sure. Let's hope that's enough. I'm 40 and I'm making, I probably don't need all that many of them. Yeah, pods going over there doing silly things. Sure, that was not entirely unexpected, as was that. Okay, sure. There, bots doing useful things. Thanks, bots. How many is that? Yeah, 12. 12 will fit on one side, it'll be fine. These guys need to get the rest of their act together. I still have the undergrounds, which is nice. So that looked like that mostly worked. Oh wow. Did I... It was on grid. I just never properly extended it. Okay. That's kind of the next thing to do anyway, but this is not great. Okay, and I think I do have to go and do that now rather than later. Like, enough of that is... I don't actually have enough of these guys either, so sure. As I'm struggling for power grid, let's do that, but I will collect those guys on the way back, because I'd rather just put all these things down. Why do I only have 4 bots? Are the rest of my bots in mid-air trying to catch me or something? I've got 10 bots. That's all of them that I built. Okay, cool. That's definitely will have solved my power problems, and I can just come back for the rest of it later. And the other part to solving my power problems is taking away all these things. Get these again, get more of those. And now I've just got to plug in the rest of this stuff. That should be like a pretty basic skill that I still lack, so cool. And then I am manufacturing more of these, as in handcrafting more of these, but like whatever. Okay, other things to copy and paste. This here. I can go through there, then I can skip the output inserters for the moment. But I need all of these guys like that. For which I need, oh, more boxes, interesting. Make me some boxes. Yeah, you can stop, actually you can probably go back to, yeah, you can probably stop. Give me this. Don't make more than 1 stack of boxes, thanks. Oh, I need actual inserters. Sure, that's the thing I can do. All of this again goes like here. I can put all of this stuff in where it needs to go as well. Okay, need to connect this power grid. Well, you know, connect. So most of that's going. I think a couple of guys are lacking inserters, aren't they? I might actually not worry about that. I might actually just... Yeah, you can go in there. Where are you going? Grumble, grumble. Oh, boxes. I need more boxes. Interesting. That guy really does need his box. Cogs. Make me more cogs than that. Thanks. I don't need as many of these things. Okay, so we are running at this point. Everything's kind of nice. This can pivot to acid and do that, which is cool. You can give me some of these guys. I'm kind of on time for... Actually, make everything else. These are coming with me. Some of the trash stuff can also come with me. I think that's all the trash I've got, and then the other landmines, which I'll try to remember. I'm gonna swing. I'm pretty sure I've built the rest of these guys now, haven't I? Yes, cool. Take these things out. So we're only a little bit behind where I wanted to push. But it also seems like really quite a peaceful map. Like there's not a whole lot of, not many corners getting attacked at all, which is nice. Going through the trees is a bit interesting as always. Okay, done some of that. Let's get some money productivity. Those are the guys I don't think I need to worry about. Let's see if I can just kind of swing past this corner reasonably quickly. Answer seems to be mostly yes. And then things also haven't looked at whether there's any particular corners that I need to worry about pushing. And I think the answer is there isn't. Can I get a decent, like, actually, yeah, it's these two bases here, and that's kind of it. This is not actually a very busy map at all, which is kind of nice. There. I mean, it's worse if I miss the things. And then, yeah, then we go here, and we get kind of these things, and hopefully this is... There we go. Do I need money productivity level 3? I've got a lot of points. Let's just go. Okay, 833. That's a lot more points than I need. Things will be fine. Do I have... I got a bit of belt and a bit of inserters. I'm going to need more belt and more inserters. And also, yeah, just give me, at this point, give me all this stuff. Give me all that stuff as well. I will need a bunch of cogs, and I've got the steel, so we can just kick off a bunch of those. Then, yeah, then I just need a bunch of stuff. I've got a lot of pipes, sure. Okay. That one doesn't go there. This one goes there, like so. Okay. None of those things went where I actually put them, so that's cool. I did not extend these. I wanted to extend these, so I guess I now just do just like all of that. Sure. It'll be fine. Limit this one. Did I put a balance on this? I did not put a balance on this. Okay. Do that. That nearly lined up. I was going to bring the acid out at the same time, wasn't I, just to make this a bit easier. Okay, we'll deal with that later as well. Yeah, that's why it's a better idea to go straight from the petrochem to the green chips and not have to repeat this bit, but you know, whatever. I got the red belt, I've got enough splitters, let's have some more splitters. Be able to have some more of those. You're making cogs, keep making cogs, I'll have some more of this as well. Yeah, sure. Am I short on anything? Oh, I should take a bit more steel, because I had some steel. I would like more steel to make beacons and stuff like that. Okay. That felt like that spent a couple of minutes that I didn't really need to. But whatever. Not like that, like that. Some of these guys, like here. Yeah, the thing is, I don't have all that many chips on me at the moment, do I? And I've got the red belt, but I also wanted a lot of cogs to make a bunch of red undergrounds. So I guess I'm not doing that yet either. Maybe I upgrade the planner a bunch later. That's not the button I wanted, that's the button I wanted. Yeah, I kind of need to set you as well. Cool. Get this stuff done. These guys, this one doesn't go that way, this one goes like over there. And then this one comes down here. I've got a bunch of these. Probably I have enough. We'll find out. I still kind of got this feeling that I've missed handcrafting a number of important things that will bite me later, but we'll see. I got a lot of poles, got a lot of those things. I can't make any more of these. I will need all of those, so let's just get on handcrafting that as well. These are going to be red belt later. Some of this is going to be in the way, just a little bit. All of that's going to be in the way. Then the red belt was actually going to start like here-ish, because it's all about getting the red chips and then the modules and blue chips to where they're going faster. That's the whole point of that stuff. Whereas there's nope, like all these belts are full, and so yeah, all these nice full belts kind of don't matter as much in the same way. There. Okay, then this one can go, yeah, so this is another good reason why I kind of want the rest of copper cable ashore. The cogs that I don't have, making the red chips myself does not feel great, whatever. Yeah, I kind of want a lot of red undergrounds at this point. I do not have the red undergrounds. That's not how that should work. Sure, that's kind of ugly, but it's kind of worked out. There. Pipes that I need go here. Where? Yeah, that's right, because I was looking for the red ones and I didn't have them. So it's going to do that. Wait. Like so. Okay. This is a thing I haven't... Okay, I'll get around to having those eventually. That one doesn't exist. Okay, cool. It'll, we'll get around to that in a bit. This thing wants to do these guys on the right, and the thing is, I should actually be... The thing I really need to be handcrafting at the moment is the rest of the power grid, which I have not. So that's fun. But those guys are all done. I've got a couple of prot mods. I wanted to get this out now because I've kind of got to walk back this way. Why did I just needed a corner thing to, sure, whatever. There we go, so that's that done. Give me all of these, and now I should be able to have yeah, all of that, which is nice. Okay, so now, actually, is that true? I've not crafted any of the power grid, which is a bit of a big deal. 41. Okay, that's... yeah. Not having crafted the power grid is suboptimal. We also have to decide where it goes. And it's oddly constrained now. There kind of isn't space down there. Really? No, it doesn't work because the steam connects to the water feed on the oil, which is going to be a bit of a shame. Okay. Can I put it down here? There's a water patch in the way as well. I can go there. Okay, that's kind of bad. But we're going to go for it. It probably won't be in the way of anything else. Have I made... don't know if I have. Anyway, the strat for this is still you stand on this belt, and as you drift down, you take the time to figure out where these things go. Then you connect them up. Then when you get here, everything's nicely done. And then you can get out your car again. Except that I need to go down here to actually put all those things down. That's, you know, an important part of the plan. Yeah, none of that's on grid. It's fine. We're going to do that now. And yeah, it's all fine. Okay, now it's time to make other things. And by other things, I actually mean, oh yeah, I never did build those red undergrounds. Let's go and get more cogs to do that, because that's a thing. 5, sure. That might be a thing we deal with later. Okay. Give me all of these. These won't be... yeah. Okay. Here and here want to be these guys. Then I need to get... yeah, I kind of planned on having... I could have used red underground for the other one, but turns out we can just do it like that, which is fine. On the right, as it turns out, this one wants to go here. This one wants to go like here. I still got a bunch of this stuff. You guys can just work through it. It'll be fine. Yeah, then 16 happens to be exactly the number I want. Is that true? I just want less than the number I want. RCU's time. Let's do this thing, although I'm not sure it's super helpful, but it's going to be a little bit helpful. This stuff is going to come in through there. Then we've got only got 3 beacons at the moment. That's a bit of a shame. We're going to have to do something about that. Is that... yeah. Sure. It's not going to want to do that, so it's going to want to do that one. Okay. This wants to filter for either of them. You know what? Put a little further up, sure. Need to be handcrafting more beacons. What do I need for more beacons? Do I need red chips? I do need red chips. Fancy that. That's much better. Yes, just make those things. Okay. Go there. Get that out the way, and then this is another place. Like, that's the one I'm going to be running down. This is not the one I'm going to be running down. Okay, sure. Okay, so all that stuff's going, and then the last one of these, I really need to get to be making these guys. Did you get all the things you needed? Somewhat, okay. We can do that, okay. You go in there, that's actually the place, not a place where you can go there. In there, out there, out there. Here. I want a lot of them to go through. You know what? You can just, yeah, you've definitely got enough to start kicking things over, that's fine. On one of these here with like one stack, because I want to be able to come back and make more beacons out of it later. And yeah, that looks like cool. We've got a bunch of stuff happening. Power grid is completely fine, okay. Do I have, yeah, I thought I didn't have something. And the thing I don't have is a bunch of those. Because the thing we've got to do now is go back into the LDS. Except I don't have enough of these assemblers yet. Maybe by the time I've got all the belts in... Oh hey, belt. I actually need a lot more belts. That's the yeah, there we go. Things I wanted that I didn't have. Just regular ass belts. Cool. Because I need a lot of belt to be doing all of this stuff, and I don't have it. But I do have enough of those things now. Okay, I can make some of those myself. These guys can get upgraded so they're going faster from point A to point B, which is cool. And then I need belt, as it turns out. Belt is the correct answer today. Okay, let's go run around and do everything else that I need to do at this point anyway. Like, take this guy over here, pick this stuff up, and drag this stuff out, and hopefully by the time that's done, I've got some more belt. You can underground. I mean, I could also just use the undergrounds. That's a thing. Then I did want. Yeah, I've got space, so that's fine. I can pick up a bunch of that stuff. So I'm going to help these guys with their internal buffers. Yeah. Have a splitter here. Yep, that's fine. This guy can go up here and do the same kind of ugly dance. You guys get copper, you guys get copper, you guys get belts. Let me also help you with your internal plastic buffers, of which I did not get a whole lot. Sure. Okay. You guys are going to come out this way. You guys are going to come out also this way. I should have speed moduled the assembler that was making the higher tier beacons, but never mind. This one's going to get red belt because it's going to be the one I'm going to run down. My build is done, so I never actually swapped those out. Huh. Good times, I guess. Does that mean I'm fast or bad? Because I haven't actually noticed being short of a whole lot. This can go in here, and these guys can come through here. These guys are just going to get a belt buffer. That is all they're going to get at this point. Okay, because we got to go back and I think we actually rebalance the plastic buffer as well, don't we? That's a thing that they can do. I'm going to take some of it though. Okay. That's going to buffer on the belts. These guys are doing their things. I actually need more beacons. That's a thing that I gotta do, so I guess I gotta make more beacons, which takes red chips, which is why this box is here. Great. How many have you done? You've done a bunch of stuff. I've done enough of these ones so they can stop. Then I've got a lot more of these, so you guys can just like keep going, I guess. You have got stuff done. You guys are doing all the things. You guys are doing all the stuff. You guys need plastic. I was actually going to come over here and make sure that the red chips have plastic, but the red chips do have plastic. The red chips do not have green chips, okay? That is also a buffer I can rebalance. And then I can also do upper priority right, just to make sure the red chips get a decent chunk of stuff. And then these guys can probably go, actually, you do still have a lot. I might need more if I'm making more beacons. Powergrid is fine. You've made 13 of the things, that's, oh wait. That was the other thing I was going to do. Do you have everything you want? You need more speed modules. I have got 30 speed modules. I should probably not have 30 speed modules. Okay. That's still doing its thing. These guys are still short on plastic. How can I can make, like, I don't know why, it's probably because of the way I buffered. Yeah, probably because of the way that I buffered in particular. I'm going to have two, yeah, probably because of the way I buffered the plastic into the dudes. Am I making more belt? I do not need those guys to be making more belt. I also don't care about whether or not they're making more belt. I want to go cache this stuff by the silo. Let's get all this moving down here. I think I'm happy with more or less with where the time of this is. That should not power the silo, right? It does not power the silo, good. Let's have one of these things like here, filtering these guys to either thing. Does not matter. Because it's not about belt throughput at all, it's about reducing the delay to the silo. Okay, so all that's going there, yeah. You can have whatever I've got in my inventory. Okay, so these need more of these things. Yeah, it's going to power all of them, isn't it? I probably don't need that many because the prod mod 3s are nearly done, right? In theory, the prod mod 3s are nearly done. Oh, I was not unloading these guys. Okay, fine. It's red bed a little bit faster. They'll do fine. Okay, how are you doing? 21. Yes. Make me the 3s. So what else do I need? So this red chips, green chips thing is kind of resolved. It's still day 9, which I'm pretty happy with. I'm down to producing, yeah, so that's kind of fine. How are you doing? You've already done one of them. You're getting all the red chips you need. You guys are actually not producing because you don't have all the speed modules you want. Let me help you with speed modules. That's going to be your second, you don't need any more inputs of any kind, which is cool, because it also means that this one doesn't need to exist, and I can just also make you guys faster. And like reducing that belt delay is going to be a thing I care about. Okay, yeah, so this is day 10. How am I doing for parts that I've made? I've made enough rocket fuel, which is cool. These two guys I'm probably pretty happy with. Like, all the stuff is coming through okay. I've got 13 more of these, which I don't need. So you guys can have that stuff. You are doing your last one, and then your speed modules are going to help these guys out, who also just kind of need it. And then it's down to copper produced. And then Silo is caching all the stuff, ready to be doing things. Red Belt is doing red belt things, which is nice. LDS does not have enough copper, or that copper is balanced badly. Yeah, so let's go, which is a bit of a shame because I'm already kind of low on the... Actually, I don't think I actually need to do that. I think what I actually needed to do... that's the wrong way around. That one is the one that I wanted. Copy. Paste. Okay. I just need to rebalance the copper that is in this buffer. So let's do that. Then let's get the silo crafting, because that's kind of a thing. Okay. So silos crafting, all of that's... Is that actually the right move? I don't actually think that's the right move at all. I think the right move is to pick all this stuff up and just, like, give it to these guys. I think that's what we do. Pick this up. Okay, so plastic is also low. I'm kind of okay with that. I'm kind of okay with everything being low because all these guys are done. Who needs red chips? No one needs red chips. Everyone's waiting on green chips. Okay. Take off the green chips prioritization into red chips then, I guess. Wait, I had speed modules because I've got 4 more speed modules that you guys can have. Okay, and then I'm going to take... I don't think I need that beacon either. Run down the red belt. Get the other beacons onto the silo. This guy's getting some stuff done. It's got a reasonable amount to chew through. The power grid is completely fine. Plastic is now, like, yeah, short. All of the stuff is short. Have I made enough LDS? I've made too much of everything. Cool. Should have been paying more attention to how many rocket components I've made. I can have one there, I can have one there, all these guys can go, and I can have one here. All these guys can go, and I can have one here. And it just needs to go faster. That's all the beacons I have. I mean, the start of day 11 is the 1 hour mark, so maybe we're close to 1 hour? I think if I'd paid better attention to the number of components that I'd made, because I've gone way over on components. I'm up to 750 components. So we're going to be real close to 1 hour, and could have done better had I actually paid attention to components. Power grid is fine. Okay, so we got the launch off under an hour. Yeah, so this should be under an hour, even considering the preview as well. It should be like 59:30 or something, and could have been less. Could have been less if I was more on top of components. So that's a nice noise. So that's cool. So yeah, so it can go faster. Everything looked... I mean, it kind of snuck up on me about exactly how many components I'd made. I didn't realize I was already 30 RCUs over what I needed. But also I was still waiting on build speed as well, so I guess I've got to either make more beacons, or I've got to take beacons away from the RCUs, which also doesn't feel good because that's kind of what they're doing. Did I still have? I did take the beacons. Yeah, I took the beacons away from the chips. But yeah, I'm liking the kind of the red belt to get the red chips to the bits of the modules faster. I'm liking this red belt to deal with all of that belt delay. I am liking this other, like, I don't know if that copper buffer is, if that coal buffer is fast to set up or not, but I do like only having to visit it once, and like the plan with this is, I don't even know if it's emptying or not, but the plan with this is, like, I throw down, because this still isn't, that's 32 miners, which is only just more than one belt of coal without the mining productivity. And the plan is, like, throw down more than, like, the first lane, kind of whatever. The second lane and the buffer means that before I'm using a full belt on the power plant, and before I'm using all of the plastic and all of the smelting, this kind of builds up. And then I can afford to empty this buffer a bit before the mining productivity kicks in on the coal, and looked like I had even more than I really needed there. Like, are these guys all still just full? Pretty much. Yeah, the surplus is still coming through. Although I guess one of the things about that is also that the power grid at the moment, because everything is shut down, is like it's not drawing as much of the coal. But I think I like that. It might be more of a buffer than I need. But yeah, so turns out the last 50 or so of the components actually build pretty quickly, and I can go faster just by paying attention. Actually, yeah, all that faffing around with the copper into the LDS might have cost me as well, because that was when I had the Prod 3 modules on me. So I think the play has to be, as soon as I have the Prod 3 modules, put them in the silo, even if I've only got like 2 or 3 beacons at that point, and start, because I will have a backlog at that point, and then go back and deal with getting more copper, rebalancing the plastic, all that kind of faff. But yeah, sub 1 hour wave defense. I'm the first person not named Anti-Onephrums to manage that, so that's like less impressive, but maybe more surprising. So yeah, cool, good stuff.